Hello there. Our future king is happy to take money from the family of a terrorist for his charities. I think that says all you need to know about Prince Charles. So I am afraid that Jeff still isn't up to getting in front of the camera, and yes, I know you all miss him, and he is chomping at the bit to get back to work. But when I spoke to him earlier, he sounded like he had been eaten by a wolf and shot off a cliff. So I'm afraid you are stuck with me for the next day or so I beseech thee not to unsubscribe and tolerate my musings for now, whilst Jeff is given the time he needs to recover. Back to point, and I know some of you will disagree with my views on this video. But I will not play to the gallery, and I'm sorry, but I have to follow my own conscience here, and I will ask you, the viewer, out of respect, to turn off now if you are a fan of the monarchy. You have been warned, and I have asked. So, the heir to the British throne, Prince Charles, has accepted a donation of £1 million from Osama bin Laden's brothers for the Prince of Wales Charitable Fund. Yes, these people hide behind their displays of charitable works that actually masks an underbelly of evil. I don't need to go into more detail and elaborate further on Prince Charles welcoming blood money because it's all over the news and you can read that for yourself. But I will say, my choice of subject matter today for this video is as follows. To many of us, this new revelation regarding the Prince of Wales's dealings and connections comes as no surprise. The only surprise I have is that some people will be surprised. The heir to the throne, who is a significant player and figurehead within the World Economic Forum, is just one member of a family of nepotistic professional congratulators that for generations has rewarded and elevated in societal status some of the most vile members of our society. Prince Charles personally requested Jimmy Savile to advise him. For goodness sake, does that not tell you anything? Ah, but Charles didn't know what Jimmy Savile was up to, I hear you cry. Really, the security and security intelligence surrounding the royal family is second to none, so they would have been fully aware of his antics. Yet he was welcomed into the royal fold and elevated in societal status. I wonder why. Just take a look at the broad thrust of the honours list, where money and influence buys titles. Indirectly, of course. Allegedly. If service to this country ever equated to societal reward, then it would be those that do the lowliest and most soul-destroying mundane jobs for very little pay that keeps the wheels of the society going who would be rewarded. Checkout assistants, factory workers, cleaners, etc. They will of course reluctantly give the odd token OBE for someone who is half decent in order to discredit the arguments against the honour system, but it is becoming more and more obvious to everyone what the royal family really stands for. That's the way the system works, folks, and I just wonder at what point the royal family will finally collapse, and the sheeple wake up to the fact that for generations they have been taken for a ride. I mean, just look at the state of play. Between Prince Charles, Prince Harry and Prince Andrew, would you choose these people to represent you and elevate them in status? And Prince William is just as woke as his half-brother. brother. I will end by saying this is the family that legitimizes and holds together the infrastructure of corruption within our political and judicial system that has resulted in hundreds of years of inequality, and they themselves are part of a wider network of inbred families who have governed since, I'm just not going there. I could go on further today on this subject, but time is against me, and my dear lady is needing a Sunday roast, and I am the better cook. Enjoy your Sunday. Over to you.